Cool. Alright. So, let's talk about Mafia 1. I'll just like drive around. So, I want to start this off. I'm not eloquent in any way. I'm not like anything towards like a game designer or connoisseur. I am a guy who plays video games, and I'm just going to give my thoughts on the game. Let's pick a car first. Hey guys, a little fun fact, by the way. So I found out there is a handbrake. It's big surprise. It's fucking the space bar. So it's not honestly too different than what we were doing, because you'll still overturn everything in this game. But you know, I just wish there would have been like a tutorial that pops up and says, hey, handbrake is space. Because the whole game, it just never popped up, so I was like, okay, there's just no handbrake. Alright, but whatever. So let me start with the positives. So obviously, I love this game. I'd never beaten it before, but I have played it before I did this series. Holy, they stopped. I thought one of them was going to move. Alright, but whatever. So, first of all, the story in this game is amazing. It doesn't try to like do too much or overstay its welcome like a lot of games will. Like a lot of games will just drag on and on and on to be like, hey, look at all the content in our game. No, this game is I wouldn't say very short, but it is short, especially by today's standards. And I don't honestly think that's a problem, because this game, I got it on Steam. I think it was only like 20 or 30 bucks. And like for me, like, I don't know, my personal rule is I want like 1 hour per $1 spent. And I don't think this was like a bum rap. Ooh, that was a nice try. Oh, we lost. So yeah, the story is amazing. It's short. It has like a happy ending, but then it also hits you with the inevitable ending that everyone's expecting, is the Mafia does come back for Tommy after all those years. The voice acting in this game is phenomenal. I love all the characters, even the like goofy ones, or like I don't even know how to describe it, but like Vincenzo or Vinny and Ralphie, like even their voices are like such a nice touch. But dude, both the Dons, Tommy, Sammy, Paulie, everyone did so good. Frank, everybody did such a great job voice acting. The like setting, I love the setting. What is it, 1900s? I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be like an off-brand New York. I don't think this is a real city, Lost Heaven. But no, it does a great job of like fitting in like storytelling between like the game telling it to you and using the radio. The way it has like half the information you get in this game comes from the radio. And then I do love how they use the radio to tie in like the real world events. Like it talks about the Industrial Revolution, the Great Depression, World War I, building towards World War II. So it does a great job of like setting its time period up. And then I never really talked about, but like all these wires, like that actually is how like telephone poles and wires used to be. Is it used to be a huge mess. You can look up, there's like some old political cartoon about it, where some dude's tied up in a huge mess of these. But no, like nothing in this game really seems like an over exaggeration. It all seems like it's supposed to. Like one of my favorite things is the dialogue, just like the little sayings they have. Like instead of just being like, oh, you know, we were talking, they'd be like, we was just flapping gums. And it's just all those like little things do add up to really build the scene for you. Maybe this is supposed to be in California. There's a mountain right there. But no, so the story, the voice acting, the time period. I love the combat, like the gunplay. It doesn't This game isn't just like, okay, you have infinite carry space, you know, your guy has a rocket launcher, a sniper rifle, like an SMG, and like a machine gun. You don't have all that. You have one primary and one secondary. And the one thing on that is I wish there was a little more choice in guns. Like for pistols, there's like 2 different kinds of revolvers, and then there's the standard issue pistol. And then for the main guns, there's the Tommy gun, the shotgun, the sawed-off shotgun, and the marksman's rifle. Am I missing anything? Is it really only 4 guns? Whatever, but between like those choices, like you do have to, like, during the mission make the choice, be like, okay, I think the shotgun is gonna be the better idea. Or you're like, I really like the Tommy gun or the sniper rifle, but I don't think there's going to be a lot of ammo for it in this quest. So you do have to make those decisions. I wish there were more missions where when you were going in, don't do it, when you were going in, you got like the choice of what gun you wanted to start with. Like I know some of them do that, especially, but like half the time when you go to Vinny, I think like 2 or 3 of the times you go to him and you just get baseball bats. It's like, why do we have to ask Vinny for a baseball bat, dude? These should just be like on a rack by the front door. I feel like everyone should carry a baseball bat. But no. Is this? Okay, yeah, this will lead us out to the country. But no. The one complaint I would have about this game is honestly, like, for how big of a aspect of the game driving is, like, you know, you start as a taxi driver, you're the best driver in the group. Half the missions have like getaway chases. I wish the driving was a little bit better. Like, it's so, I wish it was almost like, I don't know, it's kind of hard to like explain what I mean unless you've played the game. But like if you just like tap like to the side, like your car is just veering. Or like I said, how they never give you the tutorial that says handbrake, even though whoops, sorry guys, even though the handbrake would be incredibly useful. But no, like my main complaint is probably the missions where you have to use a specific car. Like I said, go on Steam, look at the, I'm dead. Go on Steam, look at the bad reviews, and almost all of them either are about the race or at least mention the race in some capacity. Like, I personally didn't mind the race. The first time I did this, I played it on Xbox, and I beat the race first try there too. But during that one, I think I literally came to like a complete stop backwards and like still came back. So I don't get why people thought it was that bad. But then the other mission for me would definitely be the cargo truck escape. Like, dude, do not give me a vehicle that has a top speed of 40 and I'm supposed to like outrun cars that top out at 80 with like the police barricades everywhere. Like, for that mission, I wish they put more construction zones like they did in the first mission. Honestly, the way it was in the first mission, I thought there were going to be way more construction zones throughout the game to like help you with the getaways. But I feel like you would find like 1 or 2 of them throughout the whole, like throughout every mission. Oh, I took a side road. Whoopsies. But no, I wish those things were more common, especially during that mission. But honestly, yeah, I think that's my only... Damn, really? Alright, that invisible wall right there. I do love that they have a flip vehicle option. But no, yeah. Like, I think everything about this game is great. Setting, story, characters, like the length of it. Because they could have added like 50 more missions in there, just having you do like random grunt work, but they only start off with like a little bit of grunt work, and then they get you to the story and they start building up the story. Like, they have like the little like dialogue only lines that tell you something. Like Frank tells you like, hey, something's up, before he does his betrayal. Like if you pay attention to Sam, he starts acting like kind of antsy towards the end. Like how Don Salieri would be like, yeah, I told Sarah to tell you to stop drinking. Like, just like all the things that are going on in the background that the dialogue just like sprinkles in there for you. I think that's all very well done. Um, yeah, honestly, I don't have the. I tried to be a little bit more organized than my Witcher 1 review, where I kind of just rambled for 40 minutes. But no, I think this game was trying to do something, and it did it very well. It does like the short mob story in the early 1900s, and it did a great job. Like it was very realistic. Like you can have it good for like a little bit, but eventually that life is gonna catch up with you. It did for like all the greats. Oop. And then it does have like more collectibles that you can get around during like this free ride that I'm doing. There's not like side quests, because like I said, like it just wants to tell the main story, and I'm perfectly fine with that. It's also such a beautiful game. Like there's so many shots that oh my god, I'm dead. My car's done. I should get out of this. But there's like so many shots, especially towards the end and in like the last mission. There's so many like scenes where I was like, dude, I want this as a picture. I want this as like my background right now. Like with Tommy standing over Sam, or the blood dripping on the money, or unfortunately Paulie's corpse, like stuff like that. Like it's such a cinematic game. Yeah, now we get a new car. But no, yeah, honestly, I know it's a little cheesy because I gave The Witcher 1 the same rating, but I would honestly say this game is like a 9.5 out of 10. And that point 0.5 is only going to be because of like the occasional time that like you just get melted and Tommy feels so squishy. Like I'll be honest, I don't know when body armor was invented, but like if you had some sort of protection that could help you, like maybe that would do something for it. Or maybe you get a little bit more time, like a little bit more time to kill ratio. Because like there's sometimes like some dude will just one shot you that like you didn't even see, like peeking around a corner. And it's like, bro, really? Now I gotta redo. Oh, please. Now I gotta redo like the last 10 minutes. But oh fuck. I was gonna try and go backwards. But no, yeah, I would say the only complaints you have is like that. Like sometimes the time to kill seems ridiculously small. And then the other thing would be occasionally the oh no, the driving is gonna get annoying. Whether it's like because you're so limited in your options, or because you're forced to use some crappy car, or just the NPCs on the road. Like there's sometimes you're doing like a full speed chase down the road. You got Paulie and Sammy shooting out the sides with Tommy guns. There's like 10 police cars behind you, and then like the other cars are just pretending nothing's going on. They're just driving like it's Sunday. Like they're just getting back from church. It's like, dude, I wish they would like pull over or do some more to react sometimes. I do like that they cars and NPCs alike, ooh, do react. We're gonna die here. I do like that they do react to you honking your horn at them. But yeah, like I said, 9.5 out of 10. I don't think anyone's gonna have major complaints unless you're a baby and you couldn't beat the race first try. I don't know, get good. But yeah, I feel like that's all I really have to say. Just a lot of compliments for the game and just tiny nitpicks. So, whatever. Let's get out of here. Let's get our background. Oh, The Witcher 3. This is a shot of him in Beauclair. When you do the Blood and Wine DLC, when you first get to Beauclair, there's a shot of him on the hill overlooking the castle, and it looks beautiful. But anyway, That's Mafia 1. And honestly, I was going to do Far Cry 1 next, but I tried to do the first episode and I found out that the NPCs, excuse me, I found out that the NPCs can literally just shoot through walls and like the ceiling and floor. So I'm gonna have to look up some like Nexus mods that hopefully fix the game so that it's like playable. But no, literally, I spent so long on this one section. I was trying to do it, and I kept getting killed by some guy I couldn't see. And eventually, I found out he was shooting me through the ceiling. And then like earlier, I saw on the first mission they're just shooting you straight through walls, like you're in a building, and there's so yeah, whatever. I'll have to see if I can mod it to fix that. But until then, I'm thinking Fallout is gonna be our next game, Fallout 1. So we'll see how that goes. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed. I hope I'll see you next time, and I hope you have a good one. See ya.